you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. The whole place is riddled with bugs.
Someone should make use of it.
Hey.
Better buy my big guns now, because you bet your ass your enemies will.
What kind of stuff do you have?
If it can chamber cock and spit out lead, then I sell it. I sell slashers and clobberers, too, for those maniacs that like it up close. But hot death flying faster than the speed of sound? Oh, my knees are getting weak just from thinking about it.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Guns, guns, and more guns. Just for you.
Hi.
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
friendliest vault in all the Commonwealth. Because here, they don't shoot on sight.
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working Pip-Boy, but you better start talking.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
I'm just a traveler. I thought I'd take a look around.
Is that so? And you expect me to believe that? Oh, Overseer.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
But I'm a fellow Vault Dweller. Can't you just let me in?
Excuse me, ma'am. Before you arrived, he did say he was from Vault 111. And he's in possession of a working Pip-Boy.
Is that so? I'm going to allow it. Edwards, open the door and make the announcement. Officer Edwards and I will meet you at the entrance.
Hey, you, got a sec?
You all right, Nick?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. See, my personality is all based on this pre-war cop fella by the name of Nick Valentine. Guy volunteered to get his brain scanned back before the war. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these flashes, memories of places I've never been, things I've never seen, memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am, that I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
Seems like a waste of energy. Just look at where humanity's gotten us.
Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You don't have someone else's life trapped in your skull. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You've got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks. You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Sure thing. What's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath the sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Nick, you can't be saying what I think you're saying.
Oh, I'm saying it all right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter, safe and sound, ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
I've got memories of a girl. My girl. They're not really my memories, I know that. They're Nick's. But the girl, she was real. She was beautiful and innocent, and Winter killed her. Now he's got to pay the price. So, knowing that, you in?
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
You're a good man. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's. I managed to snatch from the Cambridge Police evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. My gut tells me the Boston Police evidence terminals are the key to cracking this one. Probably worth paying a visit to any of the departments you might have stumbled across.
Come on, Gwen. My guys have been working doubles for weeks now. They need a break.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what you can. That's all I'm asking.
Fine.
Maybe you
I'll
want to
see
turn
what I
the
can
lights
do.
down?
But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. We've never encountered a fellow Vault Dweller. Is this Vault 111 you mentioned still operational?
It's more like a graveyard now. Almost no survivors.
Christ, I'm sorry. What happened there?
Unexpected bit of news. I heard that a group of soldiers...
They had us cryogenically frozen in these pods, but
Constabulary?
something malfunctioned.
Oh my god. All those lives lost due to some malfunction? That's unacceptable. I suppose we've been lucky. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
The vault dweller showed up.
Why do you keep yourself so isolated?
Why not? We have warm beds, clean clothes, a solid roof over our heads. Our food and water are radiation-free. We don't deal with the elements or raiders. We're safe here. And for some, that safety and stability is what counts.
Here's Big Maybell with a whole lot of shaking going on.
Aren't you curious about the Commonwealth and what it has to offer?
Of course. But my duty is to these people and keeping them safe. We receive a few select traders often enough to stay well informed. Now, I have work to do.
Ma'am, what about his, friend here?
I'll allow it. Security is already extra mindful as it is. If he's lived this long in the Commonwealth, I'm sure he's chosen his friends wisely. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
Overseer.
Have you been down to medical to see Dr. Forsyth yet? He told me he's very interested in meeting you.
Don't go feeling all special because the Overseer let you in here. You weren't the first, and certainly won't be the last.
Excuse me.
Now that you made it in, we'll be keeping an eye on you. So do us all a favor and behave yourself.
Hey.
Hey, an outsider with a vault suit. There's something you don't see every day. Don't say anything, but man, I'd love to be out there.
It's pretty dangerous. You wouldn't last a day.
Yeah, that's the fear. At least with the way the Overseer has us working, 81 will still be around for a while.
Why the long hours?
We're just making sure this roof over our heads doesn't cave in on us. They say it's all the moving parts that have us working round the clock these days. Structurally, I guess 81 is still pretty sound. Vault Tech sure knew what they were doing when they set these places up. Well, I don't want to keep you, and I gotta get back to work. Maybe I'll see you around.
Dr. Forsyth and Rachel have plenty of medical
there.
supplies. to
Another
just stop
outsider. What'd they let you in for?
What's with the attitude?
I don't trust outsiders. We didn't need your help before, we don't need it now. The Overseer never should have opened up the vault to your kind.
I'm a fellow vault dweller.
I don't care where you're from. It's not here.
Looking for a meal? See Maria. She runs the Sunshine Diner in the atrium.
No signs of radiation. Impressive. It must be rough living out there. If you want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll hook you up.
Hey, Ashes. What are you doing up here? Ashes, where are you going? Ash! Damn it. Aaron's not going to like this. Hope that Pip-Boy belongs to you.
Excuse me, officer.
You may wear a vault suit, but we're still watching you.
Huh?
Hey.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center. They can patch you up. Poor Erin. Her cat got loose in the Commonwealth.
Don't make me regret letting you in here. I don't want to hear any negative reports about you, outsider. Hope you're not making any trouble.
Hey there.
You got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet. Nice Pip-Boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up. Huh?
Hey, mister, are you really from the Commonwealth?
Me? No, I'm from the moon. Still got cheese in my shoes.
I guess that was a dumb question. But I bet it's your first time here. I can show you around the vault if you want. Just 5 caps.
Sure, but I'm not paying you.
Okay, okay. Boy, you're a real cheapskate. We'll start over here.
Ain't this something?
Hey there.
You should stop by and see Horatio while you're here. Can't imagine you come across many barbers in the Commonwealth.
If you need something, ask Alexis.
Torch
I can't make
started.
heads or tails of this sort. I'm heading out. Don't wait up for me.
Again?
Seeds.
But
I
I
need
need
more
your help
seeds.
here.
She's looking
you
pretty
haven't
bad.
needed
my help in years. Whatever it is, it can wait.
Oh, so Aaron and I can just wait? You're gone more than you're here. Whatever happened to loving husband and father?
Stop nagging at me, Alexis.
Need to check the water pumps again. The water smells funny.
Hey there.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up these days.
I didn't even notice.
Thanks for being polite. Let me know if there's something I can get for you. I've got a little bit of everything lying around here. When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
Do you run this place by yourself?
Well, there's my husband Halt, but once you need him, he's nowhere to be found. I swear the cat is more help than he is.
The cat? Right. I bet it takes care of all the chores around here.
I wish. But Ashes is sweet, faithful, and never runs off. Well, almost never. Enough about the cat. What do you have for me?
I'll think about it.
No problem. I'll be around.
Excuse me.
Looking for something? I have more stuff than I know what to do with.
I might be interested in buying or selling.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
Got a thing for antiques, huh?
Now, where did I put this?
Hey, sweetie.
Excuse me, mister. Have you seen my cat?
I think he's left the vault. I saw him run by me when I got here.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back. Please. No one else would set foot outside for him.
Where do you think he may have gone?
Not far. He'd be terrified. I'm sure if there's anywhere nearby to hide, you'll find him.
I'll find him for you.
Thank you. His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
Hey.
Come on.
Anything I can get you today?
Let's see what you got.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
Hi.
You're that Commonwealth traveler, aren't you?
Hopefully 81 will quit her fussing long enough to give us folks a decent break.
Stay out of trouble.
Pardon me, officer.
Calvin's always looking for tools. Pay caps if you got it.
Feel free to make the most of the services we offer while you're here.
You know I'm fluent in uncooperative old machine. Want me to give that terminal a look?
Excuse me, Overseer.
Take time to look around. You'll have the full run of the place. If you haven't already, you should stop by the classroom. Katie would love to have you speak to her students.
Dr. Forsyth is asking to see you when you have a moment.
For an outsider, you look like you fit right in.
Pies today? I heard Alexis promised one to Erin.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
To disappoint the little ones.
I heard we had a traitor in today.
Somerset. Oh, don't you go on thinking you're so clever. Those pies are going to be for Calvin and his crew. Lord knows they could use a treat right now.
Hey, you tried telling that to Erin and
Hi.
breaking a little girl's
You must
heart.
be that new
I
traveler.
didn't realize my wife was so cold-blooded.
Mark, I swear, over 40 years of marriage, you need to count your blessings you're still alive.
Another new face in the vault, eh? What is it we're needing now, fella?
I'm afraid that information's classified, sir. If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Gwenny let in a good one. That sense of humor is just what this vault needs. The people here, they're a bit overworked these days. Some blame the overseer. But it ain't Gwenny's fault. Poor girl. Just landed the right position at the wrong time.
What's going on? Why are people so overworked?
Well, you live in the same place for 200 years. Time just takes its toll. Until the overseer opened the vault to the traders, we were just slapping on one band-aid after the next. Now we're just scrambling to keep old 81 together.
It's not easy being a leader.
Truer words were never spoke. I wouldn't want her job in a million years. Well, I best be getting back to it. Don't want the old lady on me again. 62 years old and still fiery as ever.
You must be that new traveler Gwen let in. It's all...
Nice place you have here.
Why, thank you. Mark and I try to keep her tidy. The Sunshine Diner, we call her. If you need any food for the road, or just feeling hungry, you let me know. Our menu isn't quite as exotic as the Commonwealth, but it'll do in a pinch.
Let's see what you got.
Selection isn't what it used to be, but I still got a few good things.
I'll be damned if that whole duct isn't gonna need replacing.
Wonder when Prissy's next crop.
Excuse me.
Dr.
Sure
Pensky
could
runs
use
a
some fresh
hydroponics lab
veggies.
here. She may have some work for you if you're interested.
Where did that boy get to? Austin? Austin Engel! This strain is doing quite well. Oh dear, I seem to have misplaced one of my instruments. Now, where could it be? Very little discoloration. Strong cellular plant structure. My latest batch of fruit is doing quite well. I'll have to see how it holds up to exposure.
Thanks, Horatio. I love it. I didn't think I'd ever make it in with the hours I've been working.
But you did, and now you look completely refreshed. Just remember, a couple months and you come back and see me again. Now, off with you. Get some rest.
No promises there, but I'll try.
I was hoping you'd stop by. Now I know from experience that Commonwealth shows no mercy when it comes to hair. So, how about a trim?
You've been outside of the vault?
Quincy, born and raised. My mother, may she rest in peace, she was a doctor. Imagine her surprise when she learned I'd rather cut hair than stitch people up. But enough about me. How about that hair of yours?
Did you say you were from Quincy?
Sure did. Looks like I was one of the lucky ones, too. Last I heard, gunners had taken her over.
What's the word around Vault 81?
They say Holt is running around on his wife. Apparently, he and Tina DeLuca are secretly getting together. But never mind about them. Your hair is a disaster. You have to let me fix it.
Not interested.
Have it your way.
You're listening to Diamond City Radio. If you're listening at all. Now I'll play Ella Fitzgerald. I got this. Enjoy.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Every waking moment's an adventure out there.
Oh my. I knew it. My kids would love to hear some of them. Would you be willing to talk to my class?
What types of stories are you looking for?
Nothing too violent. I'm sure they'll have lots of questions, though. Thank you so much.
Hey, Katie.
The children will be very excited to hear about the Commonwealth.
Yes?
I can't wait to see how excited the kids will be.
Katie.
This will be a rare treat for the kids.
I've never seen a synth before. It's kind of creepy.
Officer.
Keep moving.
The work never ends in Vault 81.
What I wouldn't give for some real time off.
Hey there.
You got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
Your Pip-Boy ever act up on you? Mine's been glitchy lately. Huh?
Welcome, welcome. I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples, even just a blood sample?
Why do you need medical samples?
It's for my research. The people of Vault 81 have been genetically isolated from the Commonwealth for many generations. I'm trying to determine what the genetic variation is between the two populations.
I might, for some caps.
All right. The Overseer did give me a few caps for this. How does 50 caps sound?
That hardly seems enough.
I suppose I can use the rest of my allotment. I can give you 100 caps.
You'll have to do better than that to get your pound of flesh.
You drive a hard bargain. I can give you 150, but not a cap more. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood. Sit there. This'll only take a sec. There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Here are the caps I promised you. Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
Dr. Forsyth.
I've heard some doctors out there specialize in facial reconstruction. I can't imagine attempting surgery in those conditions.
You're that wanderer from the Commonwealth. I'm Rachel. I assist Dr. Forsyth with his medical duties. Are you sick or injured?
Do you get a lot of patients in the vault?
No. The people of this vault are surprisingly healthy. If that's all, I have work to do.
Excuse me, Rachel.
Anything the matter? I've always got time for an examination.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Go over your symptoms with me.
Took a few bad hits recently. Got knocked around.
Huh. You look fine, but... Oh, wait. Yep, that's gonna need to be set back in place. Let's get started. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
That was it.
Take better care of yourself in the future, okay?
How many folks you think could fit in one of these?
If you want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll hook you up.
Hello, Mark.
Hungry? Talk to Maria. She makes the best pies in the world.
Hi.
The Commonwealth sounds so exciting. And dangerous.
This will be a rare day indeed. Just hope the kids behave.
Nice, Pip-Boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
Careful, outsider.
direct any maintenance requests to Mr. DeLuca. They will be handled in the order they were received.
Staying pretty busy these days?
Quite so. Mr. DeLuca has made it his life's work to occupy my time. Not only do I specialize in reactor maintenance, but now I am trained in doing his laundry, fetching libations, and generally picking up after him.
Sounds like a typical boss to me.
It's a relief to hear you say so. Compared to his predecessor, Mr. DeLuca has very little mechanical knowledge. I almost thought him unqualified. But when it comes to delegation, he's top-notch.
Hey, outsider. Do me a favor. If my good-for-nothing brother asks you for Jet, tell him to buzz off.
All right.
Look, he's a junkie, but he's getting careless. If he gets caught, we're both in trouble. And as much as I'd like to leave this canned paradise, that's not how I want to go.
You want to leave the vault?
More than you know. There's gotta be more to life than this vault. But if I leave, it's on my own terms. Not because Bobby screwed it up. Now I admit, I've got my own share of the blame here. Bobby gets his chems from me, and I keep him on a short leash. But not anymore. I'm cutting off his useless ass.
Why would you feed his habit?
He's my brother, and he's overworked. I give him a little Jet, and he perks up. He seems happy, I feel better. Done. Now that it's getting out of control, it's another story. He wants to put me at risk, he gets cut off.
So his addiction is your fault. Nice.
Hey, I made a mistake, all right? At least I'm trying to do something about it now.
Hi, Tina.
Tired of working. Tired of this vault.
Hey, the outsider. You lost? No trading going on down here.
Just taking a look around.
Well, only the old generators to see down here. Oh, and hey, if you got any Jet on you, I may be willing to take it off your hands. Say 75 caps?
Can't help you there.
Damn. Well, if you change your mind or start feeling charitable, look me up. Just don't let Tina know. She'd be all over my ass.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, man, you got any more Jet on you?
Not selling right now.
Oh, come on, man. I could really use some right now, too.
Don't forget what I said. If he gets me in trouble, he'll never hear the end of it.
Hey.
I'm all ears.
Can't break the code. Think you can unlock that terminal?
Good plan. Serious subroutines running on this box, but maybe not that either. All right, let's try a slightly different approach. Open for business.
Fallout. How about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true, but that is something to Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while, and some people who are totally not me thought that, well, they thought that he might be dead, or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway, glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talk. Like, ever. Worry, worry, worry. That's the song by the Three Sons, and I was gonna play it next minute. Now, here's worry.
Sorry about the... It never ends these days.
Huh?
Tired of these two giving out. Don't they know there's work to be done?
You're still here?
Hello, Holt.
So you're the new guy. I heard we missed.
Excuse me, Dr. Pensky.
You should stop by the lab in the morning and take a look at the new crops.
Hey, Austin.
Gran says I'm a bottomless pit when it comes to food.
Hi, Austin.
I can't wait till I don't have to go to school anymore. Pretty good tour, right? The overseer says I'm good with people. Way better than Gran. But I don't know. I think Gran's pretty good. At least with me, she is.
Good to be out of the lab.
Pardon me, Dr. Pensky?
I'll have to tell Gwen I'll be needing more fertilizer soon.
I hope you don't have anything that needs fixing. I really don't feel like working.
That was text.
If you want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll hook you up.
Damn it. I was just holding that wrench.
Yep, good old 81. She's going to hell in a handbasket.
It's been a while since someone from the Commonwealth last visited us.
Hi.
Nice Pip-Boy. If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
I've been told
they didn't really bother anyone.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel and I submit.
Bring in the business.
Well, I don't really know much more than that.
Calvin's always
Wow,
looking
you're
for
from one
tools.
of the other vaults.
He'll pay caps if you got
At least some of them survived.
Hello, Overseer.
Some of our residents aren't as thrilled about outsiders as most, so please, don't think that you're
I swear, it's something new every day.
Yeah?
Seeds. I'll need more seeds.
Looking for a meal? See Maria. She runs the Sunshine Diner in the atrium.
What I wouldn't give for some real time off.
Yes?
Hey.
Yes?
Gotta find the terminal.
If only the Commonwealth wasn't so dangerous, I'd love to see more of it.
Watch yourself.
The work never ends in Vault 81.
Huh?
Your Pip-Boy ever act up on you? Mine's been glitchy lately.
Dr. Pensky runs a hydroponics lab here. She may have some room for you if you're interested.
Ashes, go home. Erin misses you.
Soldiers.
Watch
from
yourself.
the Brotherhood of Steel.
You got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe you stealing it.
Must have cost a fortune to build a place like this.
Hey, I can see this Protectron's brain.
Protectoron? That's a new one. If I never get stuck in one of these things again, it'll be too soon.